Welcome back to a new video, and I want to talk about Craig Ferguson. The Late Show with Craig Ferguson was so much. I think obviously to me David Letterman is the GOAT in my opinion. Um, but Ferguson is a close second to when it comes to late night. I can't stand Jimmy Kimmel. I can't stand Jimmy Fallon. The two Jimmys, I just want to take their heads and knock them together. Seth Meyers is annoying. Um, couldn't stand James Corden for the life of me. Craig Ferguson was cool though. He had a um, and that's like one of those things that I can't stand with if it's a podcast person, if it's a uh talk show host. Yes, a lot of them need a sidekick. Um, Kimmel has the very annoying Guillermo. Uh, Fallon has Questlove and is it Steven? The one that's the father of the Please Don't Destroy, one of those guys. Um, Craig Ferguson, and like again, that's one of those things that like it can be really good, but it can be really annoying when they have like they always have to have that kind of like. Of course, Carson had Ed McMahon, um, but what was funny with Ferguson, he had a gay robot skeleton and a horse. Which I just always thought was hilarious. And this was like, because this is where I'm talking about like the last episode. His final episode is such a, it really, what made it do well is how it does end. And of course, Kimmel gave his criticism to him, which is really stupid. Like, dude, you really should like focus on your stuff and just grow up. Um, but Ferguson's last episode, we have Jay Leno coming by. James Corden does have an appearance, which they kind of do in most, to like show people, well, this is and then and of course I just stopped at that. But the funniest part to me is where it goes to such like how like endings of shows that I always find more enjoyable and odd in how they like end. If as I've talked about with like Roseanne and like Newhart, but it is so funny because you have the horse finally revealing itself, and it's Bob Newhart. Uh, um, and then it wakes up. Craig Ferguson has the hairstyle as he did from the Drew Carey show. Drew Carey wakes up as his wife. Um, and it is funny that they have this little reunion. And of course, CBS, being from CBS with Price is Right, of course, you're going to have him in there. Um, and it just goes like, again, emulating the Newhart series finale, and then the Snow Globe reminding me of this St. Elsewhere series finale, which it's like uh, making it like it never existed. It was all in his dream. I always found that to be such a and then Don't Stop Believing being at the end, emulating, I believe, The Sopranos. And it just I just think his um way out was such a well done, and a lot of people just gave him a bad, I remember there was a lot of people like not liking what he did, and he had burnout, and he you had 2 more years. He did those 2 more years, and it just I felt bad for the guy, and I I wish he was doing more and not having to deal with carpool karaoke and all this other nonsense. And but I always thought Craig Ferguson was always one of the most overlooked and underrated talk show hosts ever.